Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Return Policy. Today I'm doing a quick review on the Surge GripKit for the Nintendo Switch. So the Surge GripKit for the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons goes for $14.99. And so when I saw the other video review, the YouTuber, he was saying how comfortable is on his large hands, and I thought, oh, I had large hands, I might as well give this one a shot as well too. And so when this came in the mail, I bought some games to test it out with. One mainly Shovel Knight, and the other is Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. So right from the start you can see the kind of the plastic feel of it. Not too great or high quality, but just feeling it in hands actually feels pretty good. And so testing it out, installation is pretty simple. You just kind of have to make sure that the left is for the left Joy-Con and right is for the right Joy-Con. One way to easily find out is to look at the edge of the controller, and you'll see these little shoulder buttons, and you'll definitely see one for L and ZL and R and ZR. So you basically just kind of push it in, snap them in there, and once they're in, close the little plastic lid, and there you go. You got yourself a decently formed controller. And so I tested these out with some different games, since you're playing it with Zelda, won't work that great, but with co-op games like Shovel Knight, Binding of Isaac, or some of the Neo Geo games, right from the start you can see and feel how natural they are playing a game, even though you're using the analog stick and not, say, a digital input or D-pad like you would on the 2D games. It felt very nice compared to just working with the Joy-Con itself. And the shoulder buttons, and there's a little bit of propped up buttons there, not too bad, but since you kind of have these kind of side guards, your hands fit a much more natural formation. You can press it a little bit easier compared to just the Joy-Con. Yeah, so holding the Joy-Con kind of feels awkward, so you end up having to envelope your entire hand, and then your digits will kind of fall over. If you put in the thing there, if you put in the wrist strap, it'll probably feel a little bit more kind of heftier, but the problem wasn't with where the L and R buttons for me, was the rest of my hand and how it actually holds the controller. And so having that extra side to pop out, so I can wrap my hands around it, it kind of gave you that much more natural feel. And then, yeah, you can kind of put your index fingers over the L and R buttons. But overall, I was very impressed by how much more enjoyable the games felt. As far as it being factual or objective, it's purely how your hands agree with the grips. But I really did enjoy using this one. I might test it out with a few more games, but with the two that I tried, with Shovel Knight, which is very twitch heavy, and Binding of Isaac, which is also kind of a twitch and reflex heavy, they're both really fun to play with this grip. So the only minor gripe I can think of is, say, simply you just want to put it back into the Switch console. So if you just kind of have to remove it, you know, pop that lid open, and it has the buttons here, or button, it has a little feature you can push through it and take out the Joy-Con. But really that's the only main downside that I can think of from the immediate use, if you just want to plug it back into the console. Otherwise, oh, and also just that reminder to remember if it's the grip for the right or the left Joy-Con. Otherwise, you're going to put it on the wrong side. But yeah, overall, this is a a great accessory if you want to hand somebody another controller for 2-player co-op or versus or whatnot, and instead of handing them a very kind of thin, in my hands, a very small controller, you can hand them something a little bit more familiar with the Joy-Con grip. Hand them this one, go, oh, okay, this feels a little bit more natural for me. But yeah, that's really the few minor gripes that I could find using the Surge grip. It does actually come with the little rubber grips that you put on top. So using the yellow ones from the PDP Joy-Con armor guards, but yeah, you can pop these in. It kind of makes it more joystick-like. So all in all, if you really do want to use this as a co-op 2-player type of accessory that you want to hand to somebody, or if you're playing a lot of co-op games, hey, Puyo Puyo Tetris is coming out pretty soon. I definitely recommend this. So final verdict, yeah, I would say keep it. Alright, again, thanks everybody for watching these videos. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button. If you kind of want to see more or are interested, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Definitely appreciated. Once again, thank you for watching, and see you next time.